Yes, people, welcome back to the Graft Kings podcast. We are here in Sydney. This is the final stretch. The 4 months of travelling has finally come to an end. This is our last night here in Australia before we head back to the UK and Europe for the summer. And we thought we'd bless you guys with the official Australia debrief.
As always, at the end of a trip.
Feels like this day isn't ever going to come until it's here.
How do you feel about it?
I thought this day would be a lot sadder than it is.
Really? Everyone's looking forward to going home, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone's drained.
Everyone is
I
drained.
don't. No, let me start again. We would not have felt like this if we was leaving Bali.
That would have been fucked.
We'd have been
What, if
very
we went
depressed.
From here to
Yeah.
If we went
Bali straight home.
If we went Bali
Yeah.
straight home, we wouldn't feel like what we do now. Like right now, I'm looking forward to going
Yeah,
home,
same.
Yeah, I agree.
which I never thought would come out my mouth.
Neither.
And it wouldn't have if we ended the trip in Bali.
I wonder
Yeah.
how Bali would have looked if we stayed there for another month.
I don't know. I think we would have enjoyed it personally, but work-wise, it wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah, like could we have done anything else different? Do you know what I mean?
Listen, I'm glad we done Australia,
Yeah.
but I'm in no rush to come back.
Yeah, you've been saying it since the fucking first
I
day,
know.
mate.
I love the people. I like the weather. I just don't know, man.
I want to go home.
No, I've never said that until today.
Yeah,
I've never once said I wanted to go home until today.
Mm.
I woke up this morning and I was like, right, I am actually ready to leave.
I think it's because Australia's like it's cool. Like Australia is cool. It's a cool place. Sydney's definitely been my favourite so
Yeah,
far.
same.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think it's probably because it's too similar for us.
Yeah,
It's
just
too much like home, and because you know it's not home, you're like, I'd rather just be at home.
yeah.
That is such a good synopsis.
Do you know what I mean? It's
What
like-
did you say
Like,
earlier?
when we was walking to the beach, I was saying like everyone in England, the grind's a bit harder there because they're trying to get out of the system. Whereas over here, the system's so good, no one wants to get out of it, and that
Yeah.
atmosphere just isn't about. Like no one's trying to get out the system here because the system's sweet. Like you wake up, it's sunny, there's beaches, women are lovely, people are nice. Like why would you want to get out of this
Do you
system?
feel like
Yeah.
it's very slow here?
Yeah, I feel like there's a
A little
lack of
bit, yeah.
ambition.
Do you think?
Even
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's no ambitious people in the current area we're in. There's probably loads. But what I'm saying is, like he just said, because the lifestyle here is so good, it's so chilled.
yeah, no need for an
So
escape.
there's no need to escape. Like we're in England, you're constantly trying new things. You're trying to do this. You're trying to do that. You're trying to earn the next buck because you're trying to get out of the system that you're in because it's so crap in England.
So who's actually winning then?
Oh, I'd say that.
Oh, these guys, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not hating on them.
yeah.
They've got it great.
I'm just kind of broadening the subject. Like,
Yeah,
if you think about it, if their government's good and their weather's good.
I don't know about their government, but yeah,
Well,
we won't go into that. But
Yeah, I'm just trying to sprinkle everything into it that I can do just to make it look glorious. But like, I'm just saying they ain't got a fucking reason to want to leave. A majority of people haven't left either, have they?
No, they're quite happy being
Touch
here.
me.
They're quite happy being here. I understand it. They've got a good system in place. It is a bit of a police state. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to
Yeah.
speak my mind. I love the people here. The people are unbelievable. I've not had one run-in with anyone. I thought everyone's quite...
Not seen anything bad.
No,
Yeah.
everyone's polite, respectful. Everyone's nice. It's actually... Everyone says Australia's expensive. It's a lie. It's not.
I don't think it's that.
It's not expensive.
no.
I'd say it's cheaper than the UK. The only thing that is expensive is cigarettes and vapes and anything that's tobacco-based or nicotine-based. That's expensive.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it is cheaper than the UK. Drinks are cheaper.
the
Groceries are cheaper.
quality of the stuff's unreal as
Yeah,
well.
the quality
Yeah.
of the food's good.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
good.
I'll tell you the only thing that's not cheaper is red meat. Red meat's more expensive. Mince is way
Mince
more
and all
expensive.
that,
Mince
you're
meat
right.
over here is way more expensive.
Only if it differs here and there, but
But majority-
Which
of
you wouldn't
things,
expect,
yeah.
considering they probably I bet they don't import any of their beef. I bet
No
it's
way,
all their
it's-
own.
yeah,
do you
it's
know what I mean?
Australian beef,
which
yeah.
which surprises me. They're so expensive. But they must have it in abundance.
Yeah, God knows. But apart from that, listen,
It's cool. It's just
cool.
I think it's cool. And it's a cool place. I just don't think it's for us right now. Like because
that's
it's such a
spot on.
slow pace of life.
Yeah.
It just isn't for us right now, and that's why we struggled to find our feet so quickly in Bali as well. Because we're like, fuck, it's slow here, and then we started to get to know the system and getting to know the way of life there. But again, we've gone from then finding our feet again to then going back to a slow-paced environment. You're like, oh, this is just too slow for us, man. Like we're too, and it probably has subconsciously slowed us down.
It has.
Not meaningfully. Do you know what I mean? Where because you're around it and like everything's manana, everything's slow paced. It's like, and everyone says it as well. Like, oh, we love it here because it's so chilled. We're like,
Which is great.
that's great. Yeah,
I can see
it's
why
just
people
not
move
for
here,
us
though.
right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I get it.
I can see why people move here, especially people that love the UK. Like
Yeah.
you said with the comparison, it's like the UK. Like,
Even every person we spoke to last night, even all them girls, was like, "Why did you move here?" And it's like, "It's just a chilled life, isn't it?"
Yeah.
It's like work life balance. They properly stress work life balance out here. Everyone has said that I've met, and there was like, "It's just chilled, mate. No one's there's no rat race. There's no like struggle. Everyone earns a good wage.
Yeah.
Everyone works. Everyone has a chilled life. Goes to the beach. See in the morning. It's like everything's chilled. I'm like, that's lovely.
It's a great
if
life.
You want that life?
Yeah, of course.
Just for us right now, what we're trying to do, it is not right. So that's why we're like, okay, cool. We need to get back to what we know.
I kind of miss it. I miss the grind. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know what it is. Like, you're in London, everyone's so like fucking busy and just like.
Changed.
Do you think?
Yeah, you was better.
You took that literal then.
Yeah, I was definitely a better person when I was working. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. I've missed the grind. I've missed being in that environment. Like everyone's just trying to fucking get it.
Yeah,
it's what you're used to though.
Yeah.
I think the Australia. I think we may have prematurely done the Australia trip. Not to say we can't do it again in the future. I'm just saying like it's not the right time for us to be there.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it would have been better if we came in their summer, peak summer?
Well, yeah, potentially. But it's all hindsight, isn't it? Like,
But then would it have impacted Bali?
I'm still glad we done it.
Yeah.
oh
same.
yeah, 100%.
I'm glad we done it because we've learned a lot.
I've always wanted to. I've had fun, but like I think what you said is like
Yeah, probably
we were saying
true,
earlier,
yeah.
like if you get drunk, for example, you want to make sure you had like a proper blinding night.
Yeah.
But you've not really. Felt
I've
like
only
that apart
had
from
one
Melbourne.
good night. Like no, I've had multiple good nights, but they're average nights.
Yeah.
I've had one amazing night.
That was Melbourne with the boys.
Yeah, Melbourne with the boys.
Yeah.
Shout out to
that
Chris
was
and that.
That was a great. Yeah,
Yeah, shout out to Chris and that.
You
All the
made that.
boys.
You made that trip.
Yeah, you boys made that trip, boys. Honestly,
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man. Honestly, Melbourne. If we didn't meet you boys and the Turks,
And Ferks.
Yeah,
Ferks and all the
fucking
boys
hell.
and Mems. Boys,
Turks.
Matt's huge love for you boys. Because again, you did make the trip as well.
yeah,
100%.
them two set of boys
Yeah.
made Melbourne. If we didn't meet them,
100%.
Melbourne would have been a flop.
I think they made the Australia trip.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? They did
All
make
of
the
them, man.
Australia trip.
Vaz, the twins.
Yeah.
They've all
Yeah.
done a madness, bro.
Oh, mate, they made the Australia. If we hadn't have had those two meets with those two groups of guys, they were like, the Australia trip could have been even more different than what.
Yeah, because
Than what
Melbourne
it
was
is.
very slow throughout the week for us.
Yeah, man.
It's a working city.
So
innit?
was Gold Coast.
Yeah.
So was it.
Gold Coast was cool. On
This
the
was a bit
weekend.
better.
Yeah, okay. Bondi and that.
Bondi,
yeah.
we had Bondi on our doorstep. And
Wait, all right, cool question. From where we've been in Australia, where are you placing them from, like fourth to last, first to last?
First to last. Should we
Yeah.
start from the bottom
Go
first?
one at a time. Go one at a time.
Bottom for me is Gold Coast,
Okay.
then Melbourne,
Yeah.
then Airlie,
Yeah.
then Sydney number one.
Okay. I would have said
It's a hard one. Isn't
disregarding the nights out because they were only
Well, that's the only reason I
so
said
good
that. I would have
because
put Melbourne last otherwise.
yeah. So I would put Melbourne last if it wasn't for the boys.
No, you can't do that. You
Okay.
have- you have
So
to do it off the
Melbourne,
basis.
Melbourne as a whole in terms of a place. I'd
No,
probably
not as a place.
Place.
Based on your experience of the time
Yeah.
you've had here.
Oh, okay. You want to do it like that?
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah,
meant
yeah.
for the people to.
No, as a
Oh,
collective
okay.
for you. Like,
Oh,
where,
okay,
where does it
fine.
rank?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gold Coast, Airlie, Melbourne, Sydney.
I would have said the same.
Mine
Yeah.
would have been the same as well.
I would have said exactly that.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Wouldn't have been any different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Melbourne was good, but like I said, it only got saved because of the weekend we had with the boys.
Yeah.
Gold,
By the way-
Gold Coast in the week was fucking dead.
Yeah.
Heaviest weekend of my life, by the way.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Like, we've
mate.
done our beefers, we've done the Marbayas, we've done the biggest trips on the planet, and I'm saying I'm putting that up there on my top 5 of heaviest weekends of my
I'd
life.
agree with that.
know why?
I'd second that.
Yeah,
Because you're getting old, bro.
Nah.
Since March, you lot have been very quiet.
Yeah, but we can say that last
Since
time.
March, you lot have been very
Fuck's
quiet.
Yeah, it's got to be one. It's definitely up there with the most alcohol I've ever consumed in one night.
That was the heaviest.
Heavy. It took us 2-3 days into
recover.
Sydney
Oh,
to
bro,
recover.
fucking hell, yeah.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
was still drinking.
We felt
I was like,
jet lagged
I don't
and we was
wanna
only.
do
Yeah, we felt jet lagged,
We
didn't
didn't
we?
even fly like anywhere.
It was
Oh, it was like I had an
Mental.
hour's flight. And I kept on Monday. I kept saying, "Why do I feel so jet lagged?"
it.
I
Our
was like,
body
"No, I'm
must
just
be like-
fucked."
Our body must be like, what are you doing? Like, we've travelled from Bali to here, non-stop getting fucked up, and then the time difference, it changes to travelling, trying to settle in, and then moving. Like, it's just your
Living out of
body's probably going,
suitcases.
what is
It's
going
just
on out there?
fucking long, mate.
What are you doing out there?
What are you doing? What's she doing back there? Mom, the meatloaf.
I never know what she's doing.
Gonna fuck the thing up.
If you could, for everyone watching, if you was gonna tell anyone to like from the places that you've been, boys, quick pause in the pod. How much on average do you spend on a Saturday night on the beers? 150, 200 quid for £45 a month. You can join one of the best communities in the world. Whilst we've been out in Australia, we've been to 4 different cities and we have bumped into Right Sub members every location that we've been to. If that doesn't show you the power of the network that this community already has and the size it's at for just £45 a month, then I don't know what does. That is crazy statistics and crazy numbers showing you boys that there are other like-minded individuals just like you who want to build on their network, who want to build on their mindset, and most of all want to level up their dating life. That is what we have built. That is what we will continue to build, and it is waiting for you on the other side of www.jointherightside.com.
Come on.
Right. For anyone watching this, coming to Australia, where would you recommend them to go at like 100%?
Ooh, Sydney.
Sydney.
Oh, you meant a specific
From where
place,
we've
or-
been, yeah.
Yeah, Sydney
It's
as
gotta be
well. It's
Sydney,
been
innit?
cool here.
Sydney Harbour yesterday, where the Opera House was insane.
I can see how people would want to move and live to Sydney.
Yeah.
And I don't think we still discovered a lot of Sydney. There's like beaches. And
Yeah,
stuff.
there's stuff we haven't
So
done. We
much.
haven't scratched the surface, I don't think.
I don't think we
Heights,
have.
sunsets, sunrises, viewpoints. There's loads we didn't go and
Beaches,
see. Yeah,
Some other
loads.
gaffs. More,
Which is
more
quite sad
birds.
when I think about it now.
What? I've got a question for you lot. After traveling all this time, where do you think you can see yourself living? Has it made it any easier?
I
We're having
don't,
this conversation.
I don't have a.
yeah, I don't. There's not enough. We haven't. There's still
I
places
do know
we
where
haven't
I
been.
do where I know where I want to live. I do genuinely know, but it won't. I won't be permanent. It'd be darting between the UK and that place.
Okay.
And that place would be Dubai for me.
Really?
That Dubai trip confirmed it for me and my parents. I was like, if I had the funds to like maintain that lifestyle 6 months of the year, there's no place I'd rather be than Dubai.
Well, this is the kind of conversation we've had.
That whole trip with my family was. It proved to me I was out with my family, enjoying myself whilst caught up in very cool environments, meeting really cool people. Everything's safe, everything's clean. I was like, fuck, man, I really want to live here. I love Dubai so much.
It's nice to dip in and out.
But yeah, I can't live there full time.
Yeah, it's the same with the UK. Like, I don't ever want to go back.
I agree with
But
that.
I want to be there for certain parts of the year. So it'll be nice to be able to have a hub in certain places to go.
I'd love to do summer and autumn because I love autumn. That's my second favourite season of the year. I would love to do summer and autumn in the UK. I really would.
And
I love it.
autumn.
I'd say or summer.
Yeah.
Summer. I hate
Yeah.
autumn.
I
to be
love
honest with you.
autumn. I can't-
Firework night
I
and all that,
really
but I can
do.
give it a miss.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with that. I'm not there for that. But like, I love like the blue skies, like this fresh outside.
Yeah,
and
I know what you're saying.
the colourful trees, and like I love that shit. I love putting on my hunters, putting on a jacket, going outside for walks. Like, I love that stuff.
Only
man.
if it actually goes through the season.
proper
properly.
season. Yeah.
Because that's the only thing with the UK is it's so inconsistent sometimes.
Too temperamental. Yeah.
You get like a 2-month period where the weather's nice and it fucks up again.
Yeah.
The UK is amazing when it's summer.
Yeah.
Like when it's peak summer, everyone's
Yeah,
out and about.
popping,
The
yeah.
boozer, everyone's up in London. It's lit. Like we have a good time up
Yeah.
there.
Especially if you don't have a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Like, if we're just able to roam London whenever you want, fucking.
Which we are now.
Well,
Do you know what I'm
technically
saying?
we do
Like,
now.
This would be the first time we've had a summer in the UK without being employed.
Shit.
Like, do you know, like, when we've got weekends out, well, listen, hear me out, right? We've not had a weekend out in England or in London or anything since we've been officially self-employed, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, like when we go out and do like a night out in London or whatever, you know, you always have that daunting feeling you got work on Monday or Tuesday. We no longer have that feeling anymore,
It's a weird
boys.
feeling,
That
yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
What are you doing Monday, Tuesday? Recovering financially? Fucking hell.
So-
Listen, this is about an Australia debrief, so let's go back into that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the most important thing. Where's the Ratleys at? The birds on the Gold Coast. What are we
Phenomenal.
saying?
Top tier. Absolute
Coast
top
is
tier.
Gold
so-
Coast.
Oh, Gold Coast.
Yeah, the Gold Coast
Gold
first.
Coast is paying now. on the
Gold
weekend.
Coast was good.
So me and Merker discussed this on our walks. We had a lot of walks and we discussed it. Gold Coast has, if you go to the right spawn point,
Yeah.
like, what's it called?
Burley Pav.
Burley Pav. The people have kicked us out, but anyway. If you go to the right spawn point like Burley Pav, I've never seen a ratio like it in my whole entire life. And I've travelled very well, and so have all these boys. I've never seen that many hot women in one place
It was
that
mental.
were approachable.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. It's true what they say about the Gold Coast. It does have the hottest women.
And their skin is golden.
Yeah, it's beautiful. They are beautiful girls, and they're all approachable. They're none of them.
Lovely girls.
Yeah,
It's nice to be able to have a conversation, even if it doesn't lead to anything. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to. It's
Yeah.
nice to be able to be in the presence of
Just a good
women,
laugh.
just have a good conversation.
None of them, they're not stuck up at all. English girls, sorry girls, but they're very, very stuck up.
they
Not
can,
all of
they
them.
can be.
No, of course not all of them. We never mean all of them, we say it. But as a whole, you go into a venue and you look around at English girls and they're all jumped up.
yeah, I hear you. Yeah,
know what I'm
there's
saying?
a certain ego in the room.
Yeah, ego, that's the right word. There's a demeanour that they
Until
hold.
you break it down.
Yeah, until you think, but sometimes you think, I can't even be bothered. Like, face like a slapped ass, or like, they just have that presence. These girls out here, arguably a lot hotter, and they don't have any ego whatsoever.
You can
Yeah.
tell the difference when you're speaking to an English girl to
Oh, yeah.
someone who's from around
Proper.
here. Sydney's very like European though.
Yeah.
There's loads
Yeah.
of French people, Italians. Like it's very very mixed.
Multicultural.
Well, that's what I was
Gold
going to
Coast is more
say.
Australians.
I was going to say, if you go to the right places in Gold Coast, you've got that pocket of women, but day to day, you don't see a lot of hot women.
Yeah.
Like walking around in Gold Coast, there's not a lot of hot women.
They just spawn out in the
yeah, they just spawn out in
weekends.
the evening, they go to certain places, and that's where you find them. However, Sydney, you can be walking around anywhere,
Anytime.
It is
anytime,
fucked.
and there's beautiful women
Yeah.
everywhere.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter
yeah.
what time of the day.
It is unbelievable.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah,
No.
neither have
Like
I.
the average woman out here is very very hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're everywhere.
Like they're all so fit, and they're all into their fitness.
All running about, all
Around
having
here,
coffees.
well, I think you said it. There's not a lot of like overweight people.
That's what I said yesterday. That's what we were
Is it
talking
you?
about. I said, I don't see any fat people.
Like,
Yeah.
apparently that's just around here though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently if you go a bit more outside of Sydney, someone was saying to me you probably do get that. But around here,
Just
I've
don't
hardly
see
seen
it. Yeah, you just don't see it. They're very, like, they just genuinely enjoy life. Like, every time we've gone to see a sunrise, or like, there's people stood there, their headphones in the book, and they're just chilling before they start work. And I'm
What a
like,
lovely
it's
life,
a-
eh?
Isn't it,
It's
man? It's lovely, bro.
It's a part of their culture though. The whole fitness
They
thing is a
genuinely
part
do
of their
enjoy
culture.
life.
I could, you know what? Look, reflecting on what you said, I don't know if I'll ever chill out. That's the only problem. Is like I can chill out for maybe like 3 or 4 days, and I'm like itching to do something. I can't chill out for too long because otherwise I feel like I'm giving myself a disservice. So that's why I feel like we've all got this kind of itching, burning desire in our stomachs where we know where we need to be and where we're not there yet. That's probably why we can't really let our hair down. I feel like if you've just come here and you've got a good job, like you said earlier, I feel like this is probably a very fucking good life.
Yeah.
Like, this is great. Imagine, like you just said, imagine like you got a secure job. You know you got a secure job. You got an okay wage coming in. Your bills are covered, and you got some fun money on the side. And you're happy with that. Like we always said, we said that we don't hate on the 9 to 5. It's not for us. But if you are happy, then fair play to you. And your day starts with you with a 6 a.m. sunrise walk and coffee and reading the book by the ocean, and then you finish your day like that. You are pretty much winning at life.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if you
I
are
agree.
self-employed, you could do that here.
Yeah, I know, of course.
It just depends on what you want.
Do you know what, bruv? Like we said off camera, how many millionaires do you know that get rich and move to Sydney?
No, you don't hear it.
Don't hear about it
Don't
ever.
hear it,
no one
no.
comes here because I think it's too slow paced for people that want to do something huge. Do you
I
know what
think
I'm
of the
saying?
distance as well. Like Europe is the hub,
Hub.
and obviously Dubai's not that far anyway. But Europe is the place
Well, it's
to
not
be.
even that. The UK is the perfect point. You're next to America and you're next to Europe. The UK is the hub, mate. If you want to get to America, you can be in New York in 6 hours. If you want to get to Europe, you can be there in anywhere between 4 to 6 hours. You can be in Dubai in 8 hours.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like the UK is perfect, positioning perfect.
Everyone's just itching to get out the UK though because it doesn't have all the things that we're talking about. So I get why people do come here and just start sticking around. You got everything you need by your doorstep.
Well, look at the statistics. 11,000 millionaires left the UK last year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And do you
Imagine
know why?
back home, right? Go on.
I was going to say, do you know why? Because they didn't study. But no. Do you know why? Because like the taxes are on the increase. Now, like you just said, if you're self-employed and you can work off a laptop and you can work anywhere in the world, which a lot of people, more and more people every single day are doing, which we're doing right now, we're working off a laptop. If you can make sure you're earning a good wage off your laptop, you can work anywhere you want.
And,
you don't have to.
if you came to Sydney, you would fucking love it.
Yeah.
Like, you would come here and go, I'm moving here. You can absolutely, like we were saying, we went to watch the sunrise. Imagine saying to your bird back home, or just to a bird on a date, you say, just went to go and watch the sunrise tomorrow morning and down the beach and get a coffee and just sit and chill and chat. But they'd laugh at you, mate. They'd be like, I'll pick you up at 6:30 and I'll meet you there. They'd
Yeah, but
they'd
like-
laugh good off.
Yeah, but this is the part of their culture.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
If we came here and we done it a few times, we're like, this is actually quite nice. And you would adapt to it if you were living here. But in the
100%.
UK, what have you got to wake up to at 5 o'clock in the morning? Go see Epping Forest. All right, mate.
It is true though. Like, beaches are shit back at home. They're not gonna go down fucking Hastings.
Cornwall.
Yeah, but in the
Hastings,
summer,
I don't think you should generalise every UK beach. Because
Yeah,
I've been
UK
to some
beaches are
beautiful
unreal.
UK
Cornwall,
beaches.
Bournemouth are unbelievable.
Girdle Door.
Some
Yeah,
of
but-
some of the beaches in Cornwall are meant to be some of the best beaches in the world.
But then you got to live in Cornwall, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's far.
Cornwall is actually beautiful.
Yeah,
Alright,
but
go live there then.
no. Again, it goes back to what we're talking about right now. Cornwall is beautiful. Cornwall does have good beaches. Cornwall is really nice in the summer. However, it's just like this. Very slow paced.
Oh, yeah.
No hustle and bustle. No, everyone's going there with their money. They've already made their money.
Yeah,
They're
that's
going
right,
there to
yeah.
settle. I feel like this is what Sydney's like. If you've made money and you're ready to, like, well, I've done my bit now. I want to chill out and do that. This is the perfect place for it.
Yeah, I
If you're
agree.
trying to grow something, I don't think you can grow here. Personally, in my personal opinion, I don't think you can grow here. You wouldn't go to Cornwall to grow. How many millionaires you know that are on the come and go, let's go Cornwall,
Yeah,
build
yeah,
our business
that's
in
right,
Cornwall.
yeah,
No
Cornwall's
one does
very
that.
different to Sydney though. I don't think you can compare it.
No.
No,
What he's
I'm not
saying
saying
is in
that.
I
terms
know
of like,
just in regards to the slow place, but like I think people still could come here and be successful if they want to be.
Yeah.
But it's just not what you hear is where I'm going to go Sydney to make it.
yeah.
It's just, you don't
Even
hear
the
that.
nightlife though, even everyone says like the nightlife here, it's not like it's not mad.
It isn't.
Yeah, there's no nightclubs.
Yeah, which I quite like. I think, but
It's more day.
I don't really like nightclubs now.
yeah,
Anyway.
we like bars and stuff. But yeah, everyone even says the nightlife, like they're very strict. No shots past 10 o'clock and
Gay.
all that sort of stuff. And all that sort of stuff. And most places shut at 1 a.m. and things like that. So like even that is like slow.
Oh, there's too many rules here.
Yeah, there's a lot of
There's
rules.
way too many rules here, mate. Like, there's a say what you want. I know the rules are the rules, whatever. There'll be some left wing on this podcast watching it. But anyway, if there's a girl we know out here that I know two people now had their seatbelt under their arms. It's still across them under their arm. They've got a $600 fine. It's a police state, mate. It is a police state out here.
I tell you what they do have amazing out here is the fucking ice cream.
Oh, the ice cream
the
here is
ice cream's
unbelievable.
Oh
it.
mate, everywhere you look, there's
Fine to
fucking
ice cream.
what is it called? Gelato shops or is it gelato?
Gelato.
Jalapeno?
Jalapeno?
The ice cream out here is phenomenal. That and the coffee. Oh,
Oh, that's one thing about Australia.
Yeah, coffee's
It's
good.
probably
Average
some of
coffee's
the
banging.
best coffee I've had in my life.
yeah. The ice cream parlours and the coffee out here in Sydney has been phenomenal, mate.
It wasn't just Sydney. The coffee shops in
Yeah,
Melbourne. were
Melbourne,
sick.
even Melbourne were
Melbourne
nice,
had sick
yeah.
coffee shops.
They've been known for that, ain't they?
Yeah, it was elite. The food standard in general is out here just seems to be top tier.
Just rewinding, just a caveat to what you said about the whole nanny state thing.
Just your mic.
What about it, bruv? I'm holding it.
Yeah, but you're like this.
Anyway, you can pick up, don't worry. You look tired.
So do you.
Just,
of shit.
just like playing devil's advocate, right?
Yeah.
You said it's a nanny state, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if it wasn't like
Police
that,
state.
police state, well, you said nanny state, same thing, right? There's just too many rules and shit. If it wasn't like that, then would it be like the UK? Then people would just be walking out and doing shit out of line and fall into that category. Are they doing that because they've made it a place where people can feel safe and comfortable to do things the way they need to, so they don't have the problems that we do in the UK? Because like in the UK, things happen, and I feel like you just get a slap on the wrist.
true.
Like the repercussions are not high enough, and people just think I can get away with murder out there, literally.
Yeah, literally.
So they do what they need to.
That is
I know
very true.
I know
That is very
everything's
true.
about.
I've got the
balance.
rebuttal for it.
I know everything is about balance, and I agree. Like it's a little bit long, but I think the fact that they're doing that is why everything's intact.
What about Dubai?
Yeah,
Same thing.
No, it's not. When do you see police in Dubai?
yeah, but,
Yeah, but the repercussions are
Yeah,
extreme.
the repercussions are extreme, but you don't see that like really brutal police presence in Dubai anywhere.
Yeah, we don't really see
I didn't
that
see a
here.
police car once in 1 week when I was there.
Yeah, we don't really see the old Bill here. You see
you
him,
do, bro.
I've seen him
the police?
about.
Bro, have you seen
No,
the police
there-
everywhere, mate?
there is, but I ain't seen the police like.
Yeah,
do
I've seen
anything
nothing
out of
happen.
line.
They're just
I've-
driving
Bro, the
about.
police are everywhere in Australia.
Yeah, that's
everywhere.
not a bad thing.
And also another thing to rebut what you said is you're right, 100%. But I don't think they need to be as strict as they are because they haven't got they're not bordering anyone. The reason why we're fucked is because we've got people flooding over borders all the time. You
That's
can't control it.
immigration.
Yeah, immigration. But you can't control. Well, you can control it. But I'm just saying here there is no way you can literally get across the border unless you come through a port. You can't come on a rubber dinghy. You can't come across someone's borderline. You are literally an island in the middle of the ocean. So that's why they've got the best borders on the planet.
Yeah, but talking about borders, it's not like within the UK. It's just because immigration, everything
Yes,
is
it
the way.
is.
Well, it's
Crime
not,
crime
because-
has gone ever since immigration, mass immigration has gone up. Crime's
I'm
gone
not,
up.
I'm not disagreeing that, but I'm saying like even if there was no immigration and the law's not like there and it's not being implemented, then people are still going to fuck around.
No, it's not. That's not true. Because if you look,
It is
it's
true.
not.
That's-
If-
it's
no,
what people do.
Look at crime rates 20, 30 years ago before
Yeah.
mass immigration. There was literally plummeted compared to what they are today.
Right? Okay.
Mass
so
immigration is the reason why we have as much trouble we do in the UK.
I'm not disagreeing, but I just think when people know they can get away with shit and there's not things in place, then people do what they need to do. In Dubai, people don't need to roam the streets and the police don't need to be there because they know you get caught doing a fuckery, you're in prison. That's it. You're not getting out. No one can take you out. They know the repercussions.
Yeah, that's
are so high
also true.
that they need no one on the street. They know in the back of their mind if they fuck up, that's it. You're done.
Yeah,
done
that's
now.
true. But that's not. People don't go to Dubai because if they don't, let me break it down. Like, if you go to Dubai and you cross their border and you're trying to sneak into the country, you have nowhere to live if you don't make any money.
Yeah.
You can't live on the street in Dubai. You can't rely on the welfare system. There is no backup plan.
Yeah,
You
true.
either go with money or
In
you
the UK
can't.
there is.
Yes, boys, another quick interruption into the pod. I just wanted to let you boys know off the back of what Mason said. Yes, the right side is live. Yes, you can join one of the best network communities on the planet. However, if you don't have a spare £45 to part with every month, we have a free Telegram group just for you boys. We've already, I don't know when this is coming out to be fair, but we're already at 300 members and we're putting some crazy stuff in there, especially stuff that we got behind the scenes in Australia. If you want to join, what they got to do?
All you got to do is click the link in the description and you'll be invited into it automatically. There's going to be videos of us wearing Rattleys, photos of us wearing Rattleys, photos of us mugging each other off, all sorts of funny stuff and things that we don't post on social media. So if you've not done it, all you got to do is click it, download the app if you haven't got it, and boom, you're in the chat.
Also, one more thing. Anyone that joins gets a free dating guide manual, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Why couldn't you join? Let's do it. If you're seen on the street, you get that they don't, and you're not an Emirati, you're dealt with. In the UK, you can live on the street, or you get given a welfare system.
Yeah.
So when you're poor, there's unfortunately that drives crime, and what drives crime is also lack of employment and lack of a system in place, and we don't have all of that, and that's the reason why. Is I'm blaming it on mainly mass immigration and poor government.
I'd second that.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just trying to think like even
Australia has got very like listen. I'm not hating on the place at all. I just think it doesn't need to be as strict as it is. It's by the way, Australia is very left wing, very very left wing. It's ultra left wing, in fact. So that's probably another reason why it's a bit of a police state.
I suppose so. People fucking love it though. There's loads of people spawning.
I'm not hating on it.
No, you're not. I'm just saying like it's just not our preference to where we'd want to live.
No, of course not. It's completely opposite.
The only other problem with it is that it is just too far. Like unless you're happy to just come and settle somewhere and chill and bang, that's it. Other than that, for me, it's just too far away.
It doesn't help that we have an online business that caters to a UK audience on a UK time.
I mean, in general, like say, give it, I don't know, say 15 years time, and you've made all your money. You're like, cool, okay, I can take a step back now and just, from an operational perspective, now you can just oversee things. It doesn't matter where. I don't have to be there face value. I still wouldn't come here.
No, neither.
I don't think, because it's still too far away from the rest of the world. If I want to pop to Italy, I want to pop to Spain.
Yeah.
I want to go skiing. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to America. Like everything's only 7-8 hours either way, wherever I want to go. Or
don't know about
Spain's
Japan, but
hours,
yeah.
or, you get what I'm saying? Like it's not fucking 25 hours to get home now.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? It's just that's a long way. It's a lot of money as well every time you want to fly somewhere.
25 hours and £3,000 of luggage.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So, like, as much as I love it, and I do think Sydney's great, and I could definitely live here. For me, it's just too far away from the rest of the world.
Yeah, I hear you.
I think I'm not saying we're rushing to do it again. I'm just saying I do think we need to see Sydney in peak summer.
Yeah, I agree. I've said this.
I'll definitely come back.
Peak summer.
Yeah.
I'm not in a rush.
No, but I would definitely like. I've not left here and gone. Man, I'm not in a rush to. Like, openly say I'll definitely come back to Sydney. I think
I wouldn't go to the other states. Maybe Brisbane, but just to say I've seen.
I'd go and see. Like I was talking to George about it yesterday. He said like Perth is actually beautiful. He's like it's meant to have some of the best beaches in the world.
West Coast though. So
No,
far
but
away.
yeah, no. But I would definitely, if Sydney was closer, I would definitely come back a lot sooner.
Yeah.
Because there's lots I feel like there's lots of Sydney that we have not discovered.
It's been nice though. We've been showing love out here as well, which is cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, a lot of love in Sydney.
It's such a big place.
More than the other places.
What's that?
We've been shown more love here than ever
We got
else.
spotted in Airlie. I think we said this in part.
Yeah.
We said this
Yeah.
that's the one place we never thought we was going to get spotted. It's like, this is rural Australia, like backpacker central, like right in the sticks. And then we got spotted in Airlie and got like photos and that. It was crazy.
What about the crazy fucking fact that we met 2 right side members, one of them working in the airport, and the other one we just bumped into in the Gold Coast in the fucking lift.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Out of anywhere they could have been, he's like, yeah, I've just joined the right side. He's in the lift with us. Right, boys, yeah, I just joined the community. Like, how is that even
The
happen?
luggage ones are crazy.
The luggage ones are crazy.
The luggage one's mental.
Who did he DM you?
I think it was me or the group chat, one of the group chats, and he was like, I swear this is your boys' cases.
So just give them context for them to understand.
So we just landed in Melbourne, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I get a DM on my phone. It was like a photo and he's saying, bro, I swear I can see your case. And I was like, what the fuck? And he's taking a photo of it and he showed me it. I think it was Yo's one. It said his name on the tag. And I was like, how's that? And he was just like, I work here, bro. I'm part of the right side. I was
That's
like, what
just
the fuck,
insane,
mate?
isn't it?
Like,
So
what are the
fucked.
chances of that even happening?
It's so slim, mate. At the right time, right place, my bro's picked up a suitcase and it's ours.
That's crazy if you think about it. If you deep it, that's
Yeah.
crazy. What are the chances?
That shows the power of fucking networking and just the community, mate.
And social
Yeah, for
media.
real,
It's
yeah.
crazy. It is crazy.
I swear we asked him to come see us, but he couldn't, could he?
I think he's working or something like that,
That would have been cool to meet him.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, bro, if you watch this. Fair play to you.
It's been fun though. Like for the first time, people will see that we implemented Taylor actually into like GKTV, actually getting involved with it properly. That's been good.
Oh, yeah,
He's gone. He left today, by the way. So
Yeah,
shout
Taylor
out to
just
Taylor.
left. Shout out to Taylor. This vlog's going to be sick.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very hard to think about how, because we've been so many different places, so many different flights, so many different things going on.
Big project.
Cool, it's going to be
It's a huge project. So give it, I'd say, from the time you watch this, probably 3 weeks from this, it'll be out.
Do you think it'll be as big as the Bali vlog? As in the length of Australia. Someone asked me this. I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was a fan, but I was out and about and someone was asking me like, do you think the Bali vlog will be as long as the Australian vlog?
What Bali vlog?
Sorry, bro. Thailand vlog.
Oh, the Thailand.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
Probably
my
not, no.
apologies.
Nah.
Because Thailand was 3.5 weeks. Oh, this has been
I feel like
Yeah, but Thailand.
we done more.
We
Every
was
day.
filming
Filming in
every second of the day in Thailand.
Yeah.
We didn't film
every day, every night.
It was
Yeah.
out every day in Thailand though,
Yeah.
because we saw it as like a little holiday.
That was different. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It was such a heavy trip, mate. When I think back to Thailand. Fuck.
That was a month we was there. We've done basically 3 and a bit months here. So maybe if you put it all together, it might still like accumulate.
What?
3.5 weeks, you mean?
No, I'm saying 3.5 months we've done out in total
Yeah.
since we've left. Oh no, sorry. Why am I being a spaz? Of course we went Bali. I've completely forgot where we are in life. You're right. 3 weeks out there.
He's blessed. Just forgive him.
You can't even
folks.
chat shit about my age,
He's,
bro.
he's,
You're
he's getting
30 as
old. He's
well.
getting old. Bless him. He's
What
getting
about
old.
you, mate?
What about me? I'm 30.
You look older than me, bro.
That's not true.
You too, mate.
But yeah, it won't be as big, no.
No,
No, I just deeped it.
big as in it will do numbers, but I mean long.
Yeah, no, I
Will
just
be
deeped
big.
it.
It just won't be as
Completely
long.
forgot we was only here for 3 weeks.
Who's done a really good Australian vlog that you can think of?
Don't know. Not
No.
seen one.
Yeah, but they don't
Yeah.
do vlogs. That's not. Is that?
Yeah, it was.
Was that a vlog?
That was a vlog.
Oh, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, actually, no. Yeah, Nelk's done a pretty big vlog.
Yeah, that was a sick
Apart from
vlog.
them, who have you thought like UK creators done a big Australian vlog?
No UK creators. I don't know UK creators on an Australia vlog.
No, so this might be one of the biggest Australian vlogs that comes out. We can
It
say
will
that.
be a movie.
We can say that with chess because every vlog we've dropped traveling has been the biggest ones that we've done.
It definitely will be a movie, especially what we did yesterday at Bondi. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bondi.
Was it
Yeah.
yesterday?
That was yesterday. Yeah,
We need
No,
to do
sorry,
more
day
of that.
before.
it was yesterday, bro.
We did not go to Bondi Beach yesterday. It's Friday.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yesterday we was out all day drinking.
Yeah, true. We've done it Friday.
Fuck, fair play. Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
losing my
What we
track
did
of
Friday is the first time. Everyone's tired, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got a lot to do.
We've got a lot to do. Yeah, listen, boys, we've had a crazy one. Listen to this, right? So just to keep you boys in the loop with all our behind the scenes shit. So we go to check in for our flight. We're flying with Thai Airways tomorrow morning. So I'm checking us all in, and I'm like, all right, boys, cool. And I was like, boys, I can't add any extra baggage. So normally what we do when we travel is we book our flights. It comes with luggage, and then we buy additional cases because we've got all the podcast stuff, right? And we come to Bali with 6 cases, and we're now on 8. Anyway, so we're checking us in. I'm like, boys, I can't buy anything. I'm like, right, I need to call them. So I've had to call Thailand, by the way. It cost me like 50 quid to call them or whatever it cost. I got an answer that I didn't believe. But anyway, come on to that in a sec. Then I had to call again, but I called the Australian line because I thought, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm calling Thailand, some Thai geezer. He ain't got a clue what I'm asking. Called them in Australia, the Australia line. And I was like, how much for 90 kilos? Bearing in mind, yeah, that's 30 kilos, 90 kilos spread between 4 people. And she comes back. She says, "Yeah, Mr. Hassan, it's going to cost £3,200." Actually, she said $6,400, which is £3,200. I was like, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" Macy was going, "They've got something wrong." He's screaming in the background. He goes, "They've got it wrong. They've got it wrong." Anyway, this is the second call I've had, so I know they've not got it wrong. And then she's like, "Yeah, I can confirm." It's like, well, how are you charging me £3,200 for 90 kilo? She goes, "That's the price it is. That's we charge per kilo.
Robbery, man.
£1,000 a case.
£1,000 a case."
That's so far.
Thai Airways, you should be ashamed
The
of
flight
yourself.
weren't even
That
that
is
much.
disgusting, mate.
Yeah, it was more than the
I
flight.
know, it's far.
It's £1,000 more than the flight cost
It's disgusting.
for 3 cases.
Absolutely disgusting that they want to charge that for like £1,000 per
Per
case.
kilo, isn't it?
So that's fucking disgusting. As an airline, yeah, you're right. You should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. I think that's vile, mate.
It's daylight robbery.
I don't mind paying 100 quid if you're 120 quid, whatever it is, for an extra case per case. Like, get that, fine. But you want to try charging people £1,000 to put a suitcase on a plane? Like, you should be fucking ashamed of yourselves, man. Disgusted.
It's funny because when
Oh,
we
hate
heard
it,
that on the
mate.
loudspeaker, we made them repeat themselves like six times again. You sure? Like, is it? They're like, yeah.
I'm sure they've got that wrong.
Like,
I'm
like,
like,
you sure?
I'm like, there's been a misunderstanding.
No.
Put the phone down and call someone else, Joseph. That is ridiculous.
I called him again and got the exact same answer. I was
crazy.
literally in denial about it. So yeah, that was a shock to the system. That put a really sour taste in my mouth.
Because of that, I won't ever want to fly with them again now.
No,
Just because of that.
They're a good airline. The thing is, I've flown with them before. They're a good airline, and they just messed that up. But
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Not ideal. Not what you want when you're at the end of your trip.
No,
A
man.
very expensive 4 months. And you got the cherry on top of a $3,000 bill.
Yeah.
Listen, it's done now. We're home tomorrow. I reckon, like, regardless, we'll still miss this. I know it's
Push
like,
will.
I know Australia's been a little bit like slow in certain ways, and we've come to the end of it. And the finance side of it, it's been a fucking huge operation.
This costs more. 3.5 weeks here costs more than the whole Bali trip.
Yeah, it's
no.
crazy, but we'll still miss it.
I don't think I will.
You'll miss it.
Oh,
as,
you will miss
you'll
it.
miss it as an experience.
Man, I've been
as a
sat out there
collective.
working, like looking out
necessarily-
over the river,
I
looking
generally
at
don't.
Generally,
I
I will not miss it
generally
at
don't think I
all.
will.
Not even 1%.
I've been to better
I promise
places.
you, I'll never miss this.
I can go to better places.
He's right.
I just don't think I'm like Bali's different because the whole Bali setup is like you can't recreate that in Europe. I'll miss that, but I will not miss this.
I will not miss this.
'Cause I could go to somewhere nicer.
You can
Like,
miss somewhere in respect of not wanting to go, not necessarily wanting to go there, but just saying like it's still a part of an experience that we'll have.
Yeah,
I come in
still
6 years ago and I didn't miss it for 6 years.
I still don't think I miss it.
I've been
bro.
here again now for 3.5 weeks. I will not
I miss
it.
Bali. Like I miss Bali now. Like,
Yeah, I
it's-
miss
it's
I miss
like-
Bali.
But
I miss Bali like as in I want to go back to
Yeah,
Bali.
yeah, yeah.
I miss Ibiza.
I wanna live
I
in
miss
Bali.
Marbella.
Yeah.
I miss skiing trips. I
Yeah.
won't miss this.
No, yeah.
That's no disrespect. It's just not my cup of tea, man.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Like I said, I love the place, love the people. There's nothing here for me. Just can't put my finger on it.
What about you?
Well, I could take or leave it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's great. I think Sydney's great. Sydney's definitely been my favourite.
Yeah, I would
Like
say
I said,
so.
I could definitely live here. The people are fantastic. The vibes are cool. Like very chilled out. I love that style of life. But right now, it's just definitely not for me. Like it's a little bit too slow. It slows you down as well. Like you feel a bit slow. You just feel like, I'll do it tomorrow.
That's it. That is literally it.
I don't
You know
like
they
that
say
feeling.
you know they say in Spanish culture, mañana mañana. I don't feel like that when I'm in Spain though.
Yeah.
I feel still upbeat when I'm in Spain. When I'm in Spain, I still feel upbeat. Here, I feel like just do it tomorrow.
Yeah, everyone's like, it's right, man, do it later. I'm like, yeah, do you know what? Fuck it, we'll do it tomorrow.
Dude, let's go for a surf, dude.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, all right, that's fucking great.
Well,
Let's
that's
go.
great
Let's go
idea.
surfing.
Fuck my work.
It doesn't suit us either, considering what we're trying to do.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
problem. It's not if we were doing a different job. You know what would be good here? Online coaching. If you were just an independent online coach,
Oh, great life.
what a life.
Yeah, great life.
It's probably the
can
perfect
maintain
place.
that.
This
Or
is the
as well.
perfect place to be an online coach.
Yeah.
You can maintain it nicely
Yeah.
as well.
Great, yeah. Like you get Australian clients, UK clients, you can work on different times.
Yeah.
It's that, and it's like keeps you in check as well because everyone around you is
It's
fit.
Everyone's in shape, yeah.
Everyone-
This is the
shape,
perfect
so-
perfect place to have an online fitness
Even
business.
just working, like I think you said it at the beginning, just working remotely. If you can work remotely anywhere from your laptop and make money and you like that, just chilled life, beach life, good people, good gyms, food, nice places to go out and drink, like this would be an amazing place to raise a family. Like amazing. If you want that kind of life, I would definitely recommend Sydney.
What about
Amazing.
the whole like Bondi bubble that they talk about?
I think that's anywhere though, isn't it?
No, but I think like just trying to say like there is like a bit of a culture. Like that morning, I've never seen anything like.
I
that.
love it. I did love it.
It's crazy. Like the people had DJ was pumping like 5, 6 in the morning after a
Girls
run
playing
club.
volleyball at half
It's
6
crazy.
in the morning. It's
Oh,
sick.
them birds playing volleyball, bruv.
Like, they're all just playing volleyball, then
quite
they're going to
cool,
work after that. I think, what a way to start your day, mate.
Yeah,
It's so
unbelievable.
cool.
It's cool.
mate.
Yeah.
And the coffee shops, you'd think it's like Saturday night and Saturday afternoon in the Prince.
Yeah, it's
mental.
fucked.
That's how pumping it is, mate. Yeah.
Absolutely heaving.
Music's pumping. Everyone's drinking coffees. Everyone's like off their tits on coffees and pastries. And I'm like, should I be ordering a pint? Everyone's like, no, I've got a latte.
And what time was that? Like
half
7?
6.
6, 7. Yeah.
Half 6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Crazy.
Yeah. Packed. Like absolutely
Everywhere.
fucking packed.
Yeah, crazy.
Every morning we went there, it was packed out. I was walking down to meet Dan. But anyway, at that point, it was about 6:15 in the morning, and I was walking past coffee shops on my way there, and there's already people just sat outside chilling, drinking their coffees and done. I'm like, what time did you get up?
People coming there after Fabric or 338 if that's the UK. Oh, let's go to that coffee shop, mate. It goes off like shoes in a mosque.
Everyone's in
Fucking have it.
Starbucks there. Can I get a coffee, please?
Double dropping. Don't worry about my mate, it's alright.
What are we gonna do about fucking? You know, normally we have like 3 months off drinking.
That's gone, mate.
Can't do that anymore, can we?
What, you mean ever again on our lives?
No, as in like we have like a 3 month
Yeah,
period.
our
where
3
we
month detox is normally from December. Normally from January 1st till. Normally mine is January 1st to 15th of March.
Yeah, we all do it now. We can't do it.
Yeah, bruv, I've drunk more alcohol in the first part of this year than I probably did the whole other.
That slows you down
Yeah,
enormous.
it does, yeah.
Yeah, alcohol slows you
I
down.
don't
massively.
like drinking as much as we do.
No,
Not in
neither.
general. Like it's just
Yeah, we've been drinking.
like
a lot.
my
Excessive
health has
amounts,
taken
yeah.
a hit. This
definitely.
is the worst shape I've been in since last year. Like I'm telling you, I'm still lean. Don't worry about me, bro. But this is I don't know. I feel
I
skinny.
get what you're
bruv.
saying, but like we've not had any consistency
I
or
know,
structure.
I know. I'm just saying, it's just that part of
Yeah.
what we do is what I don't.
I don't
like.
think if you lived in Sydney full time, I don't think like drink would be a massive part of your
No,
life.
you probably
I think,
wouldn't
like,
drink that
in general,
much.
just in
Yeah.
general.
I don't think people do drink a lot here.
Yeah,
No.
people are very, from what they appear to be anyway, very health fanatics.
Which is good.
Food,
I like that.
like, nice life, sea life, beach life, like eating well, drinking well. Like you'd find a good bird here, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You'd
you
find
would.
a really good bird here.
Oh, good things here, mate.
Like they're into
Unbelievable.
just different stuff. They're into going to watch like the sunrise
And they've got hobbies. They do
Yeah.
they do netball and they do
volleyball,
hockey and-
yoga, and football, running. They do it all.
Not just chilling with their what's-its at home now.
Yeah, ugh.
Yes, they've actually got like aspirations
do
and
shit.
hobbies. Yeah, they want to do shit.
yeah. They do
Yeah.
want to do shit, which is nice. Any Aussie birds out there want to know?
We both, mate, you'll fuck that up as well. You'll fumble it. Just like everything. And Bumblebee.
A bumblebee, no, they're next.
That's the next one. Fuck's sake.
So what's the plan when we get back?
Find birds,
Let's
settle
tell 'em.
down.
Yeah.
Let's tell them plan.
So we're home for a couple of weeks. Then we're off to Morocco and Turkey.
We're doing the Fatherland tour.
Yeah, it's gonna be, and that's gonna be a very different trip.
That I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to that more than
Same.
Marbella.
Same.
I am genuinely looking
Yeah,
forward to that
same.
trip with
Very
Marbella.
cool. It's very
And
different.
I've not been to either country.
Really?
Oh really?
No.
It'll be very cool.
Oh, you're gonna be culture shocked, bruv.
I don't think I will.
Morocco, you will.
You
Morocco
enjoy
probably
it.
more than Turkey.
Turkey's very busy.
Have you boys been to Morocco?
Nah.
Nah.
Oh wow, so it's your first time in Morocco.
Yeah.
I've not been to Morocco, no.
For giving context for anyone watching that's new, obviously the boys are Turkish and I'm Moroccan, so we're calling it the Fatherland tour. We're going back to our home countries, and we're basically going to see where we kind of grew up and just see the different cultures,
different culture,
and
yeah.
even maybe the nightlife. We'll see. We have to do something nice.
Yeah, we'll have to do
Morocco's
something.
got a good nightlife.
Yeah, we're going there for a Saturday night in Marrakesh.
I
so,
don't
yeah.
think I'll have like any culture shock from Morocco.
I don't think you will.
No,
Nah.
not at all.
I think you will if you go to a souk, bruv.
I don't know. I don't think I will. I
But
think
it's
I'll
not
be
like the souk in Dubai, bruv.
The good thing about him is he'll embrace
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
you will. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
ain't got a choice, mate.
alright. Yeah, see, I'll be.
Do you know when we was out in Melbourne and with the boys like with Ferguson, Turk and like all of them lot? I was just looking at Mason going, bro, this geezer's got about 14 mates that I don't know why. And then I'm just looking at you going, you're the only white person with about 10, 12 fucking Turkish people creasing going, your life's fucked, mate.
I love it.
We've converted you.
This is pretty much. But I need a Turkish name.
Mahmoud.
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 Yeah, not Mason, Mahmoud.
Mahmoud.
Yeah,
We'll call him that the whole trip.
yeah. Mahmoud, Napion.
The Napion. Peach. I'm like him.
Hi, Van.
So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to go there for about 12 days. It's going to be a very different.
Washing machine.
It's going to be a very different trip. We want to go and get involved and show you guys where to go. And like the boys said, get involved in the culture. Like we want to go and do that picturesque hot air balloon ride that we all see on Instagram and stuff like that. We want to do stuff like that and show you guys that it's not just all about going and getting on a piss. It is like going to these countries and embracing the culture. Then we'll come home for a little bit. Obviously, then we're going to Marbella. We probably won't be there as long as we initially thought. Now we've got other plans and other ideas.
Well, let's give context why as well. Like, if you want me to be totally honest with you, the whole reason
Yeah.
why is this trip's probably saved our bacon a bit because we let's just say we failed early. And what I'm trying to say by that is if we never done this trip, we'd have probably gone ahead of our plans of staying in Marbella for the whole of the summer. That probably would have slowed us down even more. And summer is summer's where we will grow the most.
Yeah.
we'll
Like
thrive,
we
yeah.
will, that's where we grew last year the most, and this is where we grew this year the most. We will grow this year the most. And after experiencing what we have the first part of the year, I believe, and we all believe, that being in Marbella for the whole summer will slow the business down.
Yeah, it won't do us any favours.
It won't do it. And we want to be there, but we're not at the stage of our careers
Yeah,
yet where
to
we
do
can
that,
sit
yeah.
back and relax. We have to be on the ball all the time. London's the hub. If you want meetings, if you want to go and see people, if you want to do brand deals, you need to be in a city. So we'll do stints in Ibiza and Marbella, of course. But I think it'd be commercial suicide for us to stay there.
And
Just become a bit
UK's
same,
our
same.
home. So go on.
No, I was just saying it will become a bit too same if we just
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. And we've said this as well. Look, at the end of the day, UK is still our home. So like, we still need to touch base and keep base with everyone at home. We want to go to UK events. We want to see people.
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
Sure.
We want to see all you boys back at home. And the right side boys, like, we're like, fuck, we ain't seen them in ages now. Like, we saw them in Bali, but there's a whole load of right side boys. I mean, the amount of new people that we've got join the right side now as well is ridiculous. So we want to do stuff with you boys in the UK. And so that was a massive thing that we spoke about. It was like, we need to do stuff in the UK to see the right side boys. So what our plan is, as well as that, the whole brand is about showing you guys where to go. And if we stay in one place for too long, you're going to get bored.
It only makes sense as well, considering what we've got planned for the rest of the year. Like,
Yeah,
if
we
do
wanna
go
dip
to
in and
Melbourne
out.
for 3 months. when are we actually going to spend time in the UK?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
And when are we going to actually spend time in the UK where we're going to utilise from the weather to be able to do what we want to?
Yeah.
Because I know you initially flicked this like whole conversation, but it just made sense.
I really didn't want to as well. I was probably one of the most against going back. And
yeah,
then
it,
kinda
it
just-
made sense.
it
Though,
just-
and, like,
Yeah, it was you that spurred it
Yeah.
on.
And then I don't know. I was just thinking one day, and I was like, I don't think it's the right thing to do.
After this trip,
Yeah.
if we never
It
done
wouldn't
it,
have made
that's
sense,
a
would
blessing.
it?
Yeah.
This was a blessing in disguise because if we never done this trip, we'd have probably gone ahead with it.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Mert, they said we're going to lose base. We're going to lose touch with all our UK base. It was like that. That's our people at the end of the day.
It's not just even the people. Yeah, the people's one thing, but like
vlogs.
even the vlogs, but meetings, going in
Yeah.
and out of London,
Yeah.
meeting people. Like, how many meetings have we got planned for the first week when we got back?
Yeah.
Time zones and shit as well. And just like being accessible to go and meet these people is just going to be a pain in the ass if we're not in Europe. I know it's only 1 hour difference, but I mean, even just being able to go and meet people.
Yeah. And we want to show you people different places as well.
Yeah.
We want to
Yes.
show, like, we want to go to places we ain't been yet. Like, we want to show
we
you
should go to
guys what,
Scotland.
We should do it. You
We
know
said-
what?
we said that,
we
didn't we?
should do a night out of
I did
Scotland.
say that.
Scotland.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would.
Get the train up there.
Good things there as well.
Love a train, didn't you?
Good thing about
all
trains,
do,
you can take
apparently.
as much luggage as you want.
Yeah.
We all do it, apparently. Scott, what you said, you funny fucker.
Yeah, night out in Scotland. I don't know where though. Like
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh,
Planet.
Yeah,
or Glasgow.
or Glasgow.
Planet.
Brother, we
Fine.
put a story up saying any Scottish fans can let us know where to go, bro.
Oh
We'll have
my
an
God.
god, yeah.
Scottish
Wild.
can
Scottish night out.
We get
just
Mackenzie
love
on it, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hell,
Tour
mate.
around there.
Yeah, we could do it.
Do
You know what? You can make that a really good trip as well because they've got some of the beautifulest lakes,
Yeah.
mountains, and everything.
And some of the best fucking history in Scotland.
boys, we don't have jobs. Let's do a weekend. Let's do
I'm
5
ga-
days. Let's
you
do
have
5
not-
days in Scotland.
5. No,
Five.
no.
Yeah.
No.
You do the hike, you do the mountain, you go to Edinburgh, and you go to Glasgow. You need 4 or 5 days.
I think you might overkill
5
it. But
days,
you
yeah.
get there again and go,
Why? You know what we could? You know what we could do? We could just fucking drive, make a road trip, bruv. Why
fuck
not?
that.
We
Just
haven't got jobs.
Just get
Why
a
not?
train though. It's
We ain't-
so
we-
much
we-
easier.
When you get there and you want to go and do the mountain tour and stuff and go right to all
We've
the
not got
lakes.
cars, bro.
What? You rent a car, bro?
What for the whole thing?
Yeah, of course.
No, I suppose we could.
We'll put
yeah.
it together.
Oh,
We'll
right,
do
okay.
it.
I'm 100%
We'll do.
game
We'll
Scotland.
figure out the
A road
I've
trip.
logistics, but I
always
think we should
wanted to
definitely
go to
do it.
Scotland.
Let's do a road trip to
I
Scotland.
want to go and see the
Do
car.
you know how funny that would be?
It's
We
a
stop off.
12-hour drive, bro.
I've done. It's 9 hours. I've done it
It's
before.
fucking long,
It's
boy.
a long
We'll
way.
speak
Yeah, but
about
if you
the
want to go and do the
logistics.
mountains and the lakes and stuff, you do need a car. You can't go train it around there, can you?
We rent a car out there, innit?
You could do that. You could do. Yeah,
Either way, Scotland's definitely on the
We'll sort
cards.
something out for sure.
Definitely. And this is what we were saying. That like, there's still loads of places in the UK we ain't been yet
We ain't done
as a
Wales.
group.
Oh, I don't know about Wales,
Yeah,
bro.
good. Anyway,
Oh, Welsh fans are going to be hating on us. I'd like to do
Wales
Wales.
is
I'd
beautiful.
fucking go.
Wales is
I've been a
beautiful.
few times. and it's
My brother
just-
lives in Wales, so
I know some
I'd
tarts
go.
up there as well.
I'd fucking
Fuck
go.
it, Wales it
There's
is.
nothing I wouldn't fucking try, mate.
Why don't we just focus on a few UK? Every time we're home, let's dip to a UK town.
yeah, I'm definitely Scotland first, please, because I've always wanted to go, and it's
game
got
for Scotland,
so
mate,
much
not convinced
history in
me.
Scotland, mate.
Let's go.
It's got good things as well, man.
Can we sort the
Does.
train tickets out if we get a train, not to get the earliest train
Trent
possible?
or train?
Yeah, innit?
Huh? I need
I
something
don't mind the
like
earliest train there, but I ain't getting the earliest train back again, mate.
Yeah, we always get
Fucking hell.
shunted with them.
Yeah, because we're always rushing to go back to our jobs. That's why we do it.
Yeah, true.
Oh.
What are you
yeah.
rushing for now?
Nank.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to rush home. So,
No.
like, if you want to get a train on a Monday rather than a Sunday, and it'll be cheap. Anyway, why are we in this?
Fucking hell.
Dude, the whole
This is what
itinerary.
Chris was talking about.
Chris said to me,
Fucking hell.
boys, you do just fucking ramble on the pod sometimes. Sorry, boys. We forget we're being
But
filmed.
the whole basically our plan to change. Look, as a synopsis, we want to bounce in and out now. That's it. We love you guys back at home. We want to show you guys where to go, and we've learned that we are most effective the way that we work in terms of creativity, the content that we provide for you, and how we're able to grow is by dipping in and out of places as quickly as possible, because we get in, create the best content for you guys, and then fuck off somewhere else. And then again, we've shown you guys where to go party, where to travel, where to eat, where to sleep, whatever the case may be. So that is the plan till it gets to the end of the year, but we'll tell you more on that when we get there.
Yeah. Also, one more thing. I've had a lot of people message me saying, why are you guys not going back to Bali? Because I think a lot of people thought we'd move there
there
permanently.
We never
Yeah.
said that, by the way.
That
ever.
was never the case. We was
never the
always,
case or the
always
plan.
coming back. So yeah, I just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah, a few people have
People
asked
keep
that,
asking me
mate.
saying, why are you not going back to Bali? And that was never the plan to live there forever.
No.
It was always a like 3-4 month trip, and then we're going to
Always
dip
that,
back.
I'll miss it though.
Yeah, we'll be
Special
back.
place
We'll be.
on
I
it. 100%.
guarantee we'll be back next year.
Yeah, but I don't think we'll be able to recreate what we just did.
We'll see.
It'll be better.
We'll see. But it's been a vibe.
South America next year, boy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
There's big plans
Definitely.
next year.
Have to do that.
Big plans next year.
We've got so much. Like, we need more money.
One more year.
One more year. But Australia, you have been kind to us. We've had an amazing time. We all did a skydive together for the first time in Airlie. That was absolutely phenomenal. So, if you're ever coming to Airlie, please go to there and do a skydive. The people that were there looked after us really well as well. Like it was fucking elite. The people here have been a vibe. Nothing but good vibes. Met some unbelievable fans. Big love to all of you.
Shout out to the Australian fans, man. You're the best.
man.
Yeah, we've got a lot of love for Australia. Just for us right now, it's not right, but we highly recommend anybody to come here. It's a vibe.
Sure.
Sweet, boys.
Sweet.
Well,
Lovely. Over and done.
Next pod you watch. No, sorry. Next pod we record.
It could be in Morocco.
Yeah.
it could be.
Shit.
I want to record a pod in Morocco with the view of like a desert or something behind us. That is
If we
what
can
I
get
want.
power, if we can find a calf that backs onto something like that.
They'll be a bit more flexible with it as
Yeah,
well.
and if they can give us power and we'll shunt them a couple quid.
I really do. I want a camel chilling, like background desert
Why don't we do it
sand.
on the camel?
Imagine him on a camel, bro. His feet touch the
Hop on
floor.
I'll call
We've
you.
got to be careful we don't get robbed, bruv.
Yeah.
They're thieves out there, boy.
Your cousins, isn't it?
I'm half Moroccan, innit?
Yo,
So
my
I
film
can-
slap me. Get out of it, little
Oh,
shit.
bruv,
You gotta be careful.
you gotta be
bro.
careful in
Yeah.
Morocco, bruv. They don't play about.
Turkey's not as bad where we're going, but it's a little bit.
I got Mark with me, bro.
Luckily, we're going heavy. Look, there's 7 of us.
Yeah, that'll be
Oh,
okay.
and Jacob's coming as
Yeah,
well. Oh,
so-
yeah, fuck.
There's 7 of us going.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, so we'll be sweet. I'm just saying, like, you got to be
Yeah,
careful.
yeah,
You
yeah.
got
But
to
that,
be Morocco.
I do want to have a really cool scenic backdrop for the Morocco pod. And
figure
same
it
with
out.
Turkey. But I really want something cool. I do.
We'll try.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet. Big love,
boys.
Australia.
Thank you very much.
Like, subscribe.
Leave a comment in the comment section.
See you next time, peeps.
Peace.
Peace.